Hey guys, so I'm here to talk about something important, and I just want you guys to listen. And this is very important, so please understand everything that I'm saying and know that everything that I'm about to say now is meaningful and is to be taken seriously. Let me go ahead and play the music, and yeah. So hold on, let me get the music. So basically, what I want to talk about is suicide prevention. Basically, I've kind of had it. kind of had enough of it. I've made videos like this before, and I won't hesitate to do it again. I've heard too many of these, and it's getting absolutely annoying. If you're feeling like nobody cares about you, and everything in the world is bad, killing yourself is not going to make anything better. It's only going to make everything worse. It won't do any good. So, no matter what you do, it's not going to work. I mean, like, think about it. Must be something in the road. Just, like, think about it for a sec. People love you so much. They may not show it. They may not present it as well as they should, but they do love you. They love you with all their heart. And they'll try anything to make sure that you're happy. People do love you. They may not show it a lot, but they still love you. They love you enough to show you the meaning is. And it's something to be dealt with. Yes, it is hard sometimes, but we have to deal with it. It's something that can't really be changed as well as we want it to be. Yes, it does happen, but we can't do anything about it. We want the world to change, but sometimes it feels like the world won't change. And unfortunately, it's hard. I mean, we want things to go the way they're supposed to. So, everything that we try, it's not going to change people, but it's going to change the way people see things. Take things into a different perspective, and everything seems like the world is different. Doesn't matter what we do or the way we are. Suicide is never the answer. Killing yourself is never the answer, no matter what. It never has been and it never will be. You could think that it's the answer, but it's really not, and I don't know what the heck is here that's stopping me from going here. But it's never the answer. It never has been and never will be. And if you think that your life is meaningless, think of all the good things that's happened in your life so far. Think of how you make people feel by the way you act, by the way you do things. You're not going to make anyone happy by doing what you're doing. You're only going to make things worse for you and everyone else that's there for you. It's never going to be fine. It's never going to be the same way it should be. But you have a chance. You have a chance to make the world better. You have a chance to turn around. There's still hope for you. It's still there. It'll always be there. It always will. That hope will never go away. It will always be there. And it's more so what will make a difference in people's lives. People are loved. Everyone is loved. The people that love you may not show it, but they do love you. They always will love you. They always will, and they always have. So no matter what you do, there's still a glimmer of hope left for you. There always will be. As I've mentioned in past videos like this, don't give up on life. It'll only bring people down. Because by killing yourself, you're hurting not just yourself, but you're hurting your family, your friends, and anyone else that cares about you. So don't die. It may seem like an answer to all your problems, but trust me, it's not. It doesn't work. It's not worth it. Losing your life is not worth anything. Losing your life will make everything worse for everyone else. People do love you, and they'll do anything to keep you alive. They'll do everything in their power to make sure that they love you. And parents, if you're watching this, tell your kids that you love them. Show them how much you really love them. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to be the authority. I'm here to help you. I'm here to make sure that you know how much you're cared for. I'm here to make sure that you know what everyone feels about you, what everyone cares about you. People do love you whether you don't realize it or not. If they don't show you, that doesn't mean that they don't love you. They may not show you, but they still love you. No matter what, they will always love you. No matter what. It's always going to be there. Glimmer of hope. The sunshine in your life will always be there. It always will be. No matter what you do, it always will be. Everyone still loves you. And they always will. No matter what happens in your life, they'll always be happy for you. Because they love you so much. I gotta figure out what the heck is here. It's like a big freaking chair here. Huh. Must be like barrier blocks or something. It doesn't matter what people tell you. It doesn't matter what people think of you. They'll always think of you as a friend. They'll think of you as a child of their own. Your family loves you. Your friends love you. They may not show it, but they still love you. It might not be visible, but it's there, and it always will be. And that's something you should always know. You should always keep that in mind. It'll always be there. And that will never change. No matter what you do, it'll never change. It'll always be there. It's there for a reason. For you to be able to see how life would be. Think about it this way. How do you think your life will be? How do you think anyone else's life would be if you're not there with them? I mean, I know my life would be terrible. I know everyone else in my family's life would be terrible if they knew that I wasn't there. If I killed myself, they would hate me. Well, no, they wouldn't hate me. They would be very upset and very sad because I'm not there. So don't kill yourself because it's not worth it. It never was worth it, and it never will be. Because you mean something to the world. You mean something to everyone that loves you. You mean something to your family. You mean something to your friends. They will always love you, no matter what. They love you a lot. And they always will. No matter what the deal is, no matter what you're going through, They will always love you. Love is always there for you. Love will always be there for you. Whether you can't see it or not, it's there. It really is there. It always will be. And you don't have to worry about it. Because you mean something to people. People love you, whether they show it or not. They may not show it. Such as, like, for example, your siblings may not show that they love you. They may not show. They may not say that they love you, but they still love you. They always have and they always will. They may say that they hate you with all the life that they have, but they don't mean that. And if they say that they mean it, it's just something that they say. They'll always say that. It doesn't mean anything. They still love you. They will always love you. No matter what they say, they will always, always, always love you. Always love you. They could say that they hate you. They don't mean that. They love you with all their heart, but they just don't say it. They don't show it. You guys are the best thing in the world. You mean something to the world. You mean something to somebody out there. Your parents love you. Your siblings love you. If you're adopted or an orphan, people still love you. Don't give up on life because you think that the world is against you. The world will never be against you. The world is always there for you. And it always will be. People love you to death. And that's the way it is. You can't change who you are. You can't change the way people are. But people will always love you, no matter what they say, no matter what they tell you. They will always love you. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter what they do. They will always love you. They love you with all their heart. So don't give up on life. Don't give up on the things you love. Don't give up on the things that you hate. Because love will always be there. Remember that hate never wins and love never loses. Love never fails and hate never wins. And that's how it's gonna be. You're loved by a lot of people. If you end your life, those people will be sad forever, and they won't stop crying for a very long time. They will always be there. They will always love you. So don't give up on your life. If you think life is out to get you, don't. 'Cause it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. People really do care about you. Whether they show it or not, it's always going to be alright. If you're Christian, then you know that God is always going to be there with you. Even if you're atheist and you don't believe in God, He'll still be there with you. In times like this, and during everything that's going on now, that's been happening for the past 6 months, the world isn't over. The world hasn't come to an end. It may seem like it, but it's still there and it always will be. Because people really do love you. And they always will. So if you're feeling suicidal, or you're feeling depressed, don't take your life because you feel like they don't care about you anymore. They will always care about you. They will always be there for you. Whether they show it or not, they'll always be there. There's always going to be that one glimmer of hope. So don't give up on life, because life will give up on itself. Don't give up everything you have. Don't go jumping off that bridge. Don't go grab a knife. The heart won't be able to take it. Don't grab a gun. The brain won't be able to handle it. Don't go to that cliff. Don't crash that car. Because if you do, people will never forget about the one who died. And I'm not kidding. They will always remember you forever. People will always remember you for who you are. People will always love you, no matter what. People will forgive you for what you've done. People will always love you. So no matter what you do, people will always love you. No matter what happens, people will always love you. Because you're special. You're loved by a lot of people. And life matters to them as much as life matters to you. Nothing will ever break them apart. Nothing will ever seem meaningless. Though it may seem meaningless at the time, but it's not. Life will always be the same, and it won't change. The only thing that will change is what you do with your life, and people will always care about you. So don't give up hope. Don't give up anything, because you're loved by a lot of people. People really do love you, and they always will. People might get mad at you, and you might fight, but that doesn't mean anything about hatred, because you're loved by a lot of people. Loved by people that will always love you forever. So don't give up. Stay strong. If you do commit suicide, people will be really sad. Killing yourself is never the answer. So don't do it, because you're loved by a lot of people. You really are, and you may not know it, but everybody in the world loves you. God loves you. Love never fails and hate never wins. That's the status. Suicide is never the answer. You may be suicidal, but it's never the answer. It's never the answer and never will be. So don't take your life because of something that's happened. Whatever happens in your life is not worth it. And it never is. Okay, now I've got a bunch of minecarts to go break. Probably. Maybe. I will have a lot of minecarts to break. People love you no matter what happens, and you may not ever see it, but it's there. So don't give up just because something happened. Always love you. People do love you. They love you a lot. For as much as they don't show it, they really love you. Sure, they may not show it, but that doesn't mean that they don't love you. They don't have to show it for you to know that they don't love you. Because they always will love you. They will always love you no matter what. No matter what you do, love is always there for you. It always will be. So don't give up on life just because something bad happens in your life. It's so not worth it. It's not worth it, guys. It's not. Doesn't matter what happens. People will always be there for you. Because you're the one that matters most to people. There's always going to be that one chance of hope. There always will be. It's always going to be there. Giving up on life is not the answer to anything. It only brings you down. It may not seem like it may not seem like much at first, but it's definitely something to know. So everything does matter. Everything will always matter. Because it's always going to be there. So don't give up on life just because you feel like life is worthless. Just because you feel like you're worthless. Don't give up on life. Because everyone still loves you. And they always will. They always have and they always will. There's a lot of meaning to life. There always will be. Yeah. That's what I wanted to say. I will get rid of these minecarts later. The moment I don't feel like doing it. Just know that life is worth it. Life will always be worth it. Whether you think it will or not, it will always be worth it. It's always going to be there. It's always going to be there when you need it most. So no matter what happens in your life, never forget that your life actually means something. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to tell you this. And I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Parents, guardians, if you're watching this video and you're listening, show your kids that you care. Show them what the meaning is. They will be forever grateful. They don't realize how much you love them. You may not tell it to them every day, but it's still there and it's still worth it. Stupid unknowns. Life is worth it, no matter what they say, no matter what they tell you, no matter what happens. Life will always be there for you. Life will always be meaningful. Because you're worth it, they're worth it, life is worth it. And siblings, brothers and sisters, friends of all, show people how much you love them. Show people how much you care for them, and you won't regret it. Let's start a community on the channel of suicide prevention. Everything will be alright again. So let's make a community on the channel. I want you all right now to go to the comments of this video and comment hashtag suicide prevention. I want you to comment that on all of my videos, because people need to know it. They'll always need to know it. It's necessary that you say it. So comment down below hashtag suicide prevention. Because you are special to everybody. You are loved by everybody. People really do care about you. So no matter what happens, you will always be loved. People will always care for you. Even if you don't see it, people do care for you. So show them how much you care. Show everyone how much you care. Just by saying I love you every day. That shows people how much you care. That shows everyone how much you care about them. So what I want you to do right now, I want you to go in the comments and say hashtag suicide prevention. This video is not sponsored, by the way, but just go to the comments and put hashtag suicide prevention. And then after you do that, after the end of this video, go to your families, go to your friends, and tell them how much you love them. And tell them how much your life means to you, how much their life means to you. Parents and friends and siblings, guardians, tell them how much you care about them. Tell them you love them. Tell them this every day. Share this video with everybody you know. Hashtag suicide prevention. This message is not sponsored. This message is just for you guys to understand what your life could be like. Your life could be so much more. So just give hope. Because you matter to everybody. You matter to all of them. So parents and guardians, friends and siblings of all people, tell everybody how much you love them. Tell everybody how much you care. Share this video with everybody you know, because they won't forget it. fix that later. This video is very important and I want you all to share this. I want you all to know how much you're cared for. Share this video with your parents. Show this video to your parents. Show this video to your friends. Show it to your siblings. Show it to everyone you know. Share this video and show it to your children if you have them, so they know how much you care. Because even I care about you. I love you all. I care about you guys so much. And to know that if you guys kill yourselves, well, that'll break my heart. And I'm pretty sure you don't want me to be sad. So do us all a favor. Tell us how much you love us. Comment #suicide prevention. Because you mean the world to everybody. I know this video was really long, but I wanted to get the message across. Copy the link in this video and share it on all of your social media. Let everybody know how much everything is going on. This video is not sponsored. The music in this video is called Secret Conversations by Kevin MacLeod. Incompetech Music. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and follow my social media. Goodbyes are sad, but I'll say goodbye anyway. So goodbye.